welcome to GearHeads. If you saw the last episode with the Mustang, we did get it running, at least on carburetor cleaner, just for a couple seconds. We put a new ignition cylinder in and a new key, and we put in a new battery as well. So now what we're gonna try and do today, since we actually did get it running, is if we wanna set the engine timing and stuff like that, we need to get it to run a little bit more consistently. We can't only have it running for a few seconds at a time.
That's or off carb cleaner.
Or off carb cleaner, yeah. So we need to actually get it running on fuel. So we're gonna go ahead and see what the deal is with the fuel system. We haven't checked it out yet. I don't really know what it's gonna look like because this thing sat for so long. I'm praying and hoping it's not all clogged up. I guess we'll find out. So wish us luck. Well, we talked about this before, and the car sat for 7 years, so I'm going to see if there's any fuel in there. It's possible there might not be because these old things didn't seal so well, so it might have evaporated out if it wasn't that full on gas. So I just got this hose here, and the other awesome thing about old cars like this is there isn't like a mesh stop here in the way. You can just siphon anybody's gas back in those days. Let's see if I can get it sticking on something. Oh, there we go. Whatever it was sticking on, it went past. All right, and that's about as far as it's. Oh, no, it keeps going. Okay, that's definitely down in the tank.
And we're stuck.
No.
Oh.
No, we're good. Let's see. Dude, that is bone dry.
Nothing?
But nothing, except for some...
Oh, rust.
Yeah, a little bit like rust. Okay, well, if we do get... I mean, we could drop the tank, but I don't really feel like it, do you?
Not really.
Well, we could run new gas through it and replace the fuel filter a couple times. Okay, well that's actually maybe a good sign, because if there was no fuel in it, then maybe everything's not all corroded and nasty.
So we don't have to replace the fuel lines, which would be awesome.
Maybe, we'll see. But, I don't know, I guess let's just throw gas in and see what happens.
Cool.
But, we'll see, I guess. I'm not gonna go, is it
Turn it up on its side.
Or upside down, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that was all there was.
Yeah.
Why does it sound like it's...
It's still going. Why does what sound like what?
Sounds like it's landing on the floor.
That's just...
Oh, is it the dogs? Oh.
Maybe. That, or that's just it pouring into the completely empty tank.
No, it's leaking.
Crap, is it?
Pretty bad?
Seriously. That's why it's got no fuel in it.
Ah! Okay.
Oh, look at that. That's not that bad.
Well, I'd say anything's bad. Oh, it's leaking right here
Oh,
too.
shoot.
So it's coming from the filler somewhere here also. Let's see. Is it just rust holes in here?
Oh, it's running down.
It's just running down. It's coming from here, so it's probably the filler.
Well, that's coming from the filler right there on the left.
This is running down. Oh, that one's not.
Yeah, this is coming from somewhere up here.
Good thing it landed over the drain.
Perfect. That's not coming from anything. There's a hole in the tank there. So I don't know about this one. This one looks like it's running down, but this one right here, there's nothing it's coming from, so it's just leaking right out of the tank.
So we need a gas tank.
I guess so.
And probably a new filler.
Probably.
That sucks.
So since the fuel tank's leaking, we want to see if we can get to the top of it where the filler neck goes through from the trunk, but just like we didn't have the keys for the ignition, we don't have the keys for the trunk either, so I think we're going to come in here and try and access the trunk through the back seat. All right. Okay. Got it. Oh, yep. Nasty in here. All right, so we can see the filler there. Can we open the trunk from in here?
We should be able to.
Hey, we got some free brake fluid, bro.
Oh, hey, look.
What is it?
Cool.
Ah, for the hood. Hood ornament. Or not the hood
grill.
ornament, the grill ornament. Okay. How do we open the trunk from here? Oh, I think a screwdriver. You should be able to hit, you see the tooth?
Yeah.
Here, let me get you a flathead. You climb in there. I volunteer you.
I volunteer you as tribute.
Ew.
What else you find in there, Matt?
What is this?
Don't throw that at me.
All right, go for it, buddy. Try not to get bit by a black widow.
Yeah, thanks. I wasn't afraid of that until now.
Good. A little bit of fear keeps you healthy. Oh, hey, look, a mirror. There's a bunch of stuff in here.
Look, another mirror.
That's good. The car needs its mirrors.
Well, you were hoping for a history on the parts that have been put in here. Are those receipts or is that just trash? Hey, there's some receipts and stuff in here. Maybe. Also, try not to get tetanus.
Thanks, buddy.
Don't cut yourself on the metal. This tiara with TPC.
Supposed to go down?
I don't know, buddy. You tell me.
Oh, hey, you know what? I think you need to push down on the hood, on the trunk.
Oh, push down on the trunk?
Yeah.
Christian's going. Push it down.
Are you pushing down? Hey, push down. Hang on.
I thought you released it.
It sounded like it. And then pull up after you flick it. I don't know.
Tell me when to pull up on it.
Thanks. I don't think it's turning without the key.
I feel like you should be able to release it anyway.
What if I just unscrew the latch from the inside of the trunk?
That probably would work too.
All right, give me a drill and a 14.
It's gonna be standard, not metric,
Oh,
bro.
shoot.
Remember.
Oh, it worked.
Hey!
All right.
Bruh.
What do you got? What is that?
A new starting solenoid switch.
Oh, a whole new. What we were just tinkering with.
Oh.
All right. What are you doing with the broom?
Spiderwebs out.
Oh, spider webs. Okay. Okay. So, filler neck. I mean, it looks dry here. So I don't know what you're hoping for.
What is this?
Voltage regulator.
Oh, hey, look, a gas pedal.
I have a new one.
Oh, there you go.
Spark plugs.
So it definitely looks like somebody was working on this car at some point. Oh, look, a new center thing for the wheel, for the steering wheel.
Oh, nice.
New distributor cap. Or
New distributor
distributor
cap?
rotor.
Rotor. Okay. Well, the one in there was looked like pretty much brand new.
Oh, I guess there was new ignition wires put in.
What was the price?
So we're learning some history about the car.
Now what we got? What is this?
New sparks. Well, old sparks.
What do you mean by old? Are they used?
Yeah, they're all used. And
What is that?
That's another cap or rotor. Same cap.
another rotor. All right, what else we got here? That is
You missed.
here.
Happy birthday.
Sun visor.
This was probably holding the sun visor.
Oh.
Mirror.
Oh, this is the hood molding.
Anything else? Any more goodies?
Oh, this is heavy.
This is heavy. That must mean it's good,
Oh,
right?
it's all like little side parts.
Ah, okay. I was wondering about that because the holes are there.
Go like this.
Hey.
Look at that. I think if we just get these on the car, it should start right up.
Well, that's nice.
It's gross.
Ew, there's a white stain on it. What's that from? Thor, sniff it. Check it out. Let us know.
Oh, this is for the glove compartment.
Let me see. Oh, yeah. There's already one in there, though, so that must be the old one. There's a nicer one in there already.
Yeah, I think that's it. So the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take the tank out of the car. The tank actually comes up from the top, but we have a couple of things we need to disconnect first.
Yes. So, come with me. Okay, so we've got to take the tank out of the car, and there's only two things on this tank. I love old cars. They're so simple. There's the sender wire here, which literally just pulls right off. That's that. That's literally that simple. And then it does, I think, pop into this holder on the tank. Okay, there we go. Now it's completely disconnected. And the only other thing we need to do is go ahead and pull off this little hose down here. And by the way, over here, I actually did find a hole in the gas tank. It's a very small pinhole. The tank must have just rusted through, but no big deal. These tanks are actually pretty cheap and they're pretty easy to replace. So I don't know if we're gonna actually get a new tank tonight, but we're at least gonna pull this one out. Yeah, we need to replace that line. That thing's all dried up. Oh, look at that, it just tore as I was taking it off. All right, well, that's actually it though for underneath the car. So we can just go up top and pull it out.
So I'm gonna work on getting the gas tank actually out through the back of the car. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the filler neck here. It's so weird using American sizes on a car.
I know, right? Not used to it. That thing's probably gonna be hard to get off.
Oh yeah, dude. That thing is hard as a rock.
We should probably just cut it. The new tank should come with a new one.
Hope so.
So you called and asked about fuel tanks?
Yeah, I called O'Reilly's, AutoZone, and Napa. Not Napa.
No,
just
Napa's
AutoZone.
closed.
Yeah, just AutoZone. AutoZone said they're pretty much all order, and O'Reilly said they have one that they can get tomorrow morning.
Okay, well.
What size did you say, Jess?
7/16, buddy. That thing's gonna be stuck in there good, dude.
No, we gotta cut it with a chainsaw.
A chainsaw?
Yeah.
Come on, buddy. You have the strength of a meerkat. You can do it.
A meerkat? What is that?
A meerkat?
Like Timon?
Yes.
Yeah. You have the strength of Timon. You can do it.
Oh!
Oh, you actually got the whole thing off. You didn't even need to cut it at all.
Oh, thanks. Look what a big waste of time that was. So let's go ahead and continue taking the thing out. It looks like there's about 10 of these out of 3/8. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah!
There we go. Fuel tank should be free.
Alright.
Well, that was easy. I didn't even film it. I thought it was gonna take two of us. It was so light.
No, it just weighed like 1 pound.
Man, even Timon can get it out. Oh, there we go. Tank's out.
Cool. That was nice and easy.
So is that it for tonight then?
I think that's gonna be it. That was our goal, right? We can't get a gas tank until tomorrow, so.
Yeah, well, we'll continue this episode when we get the gas tank.
Deal.